morning. It is Monday morning here in San Diego. So the three things I want to get done today are finish my oil painting from last night that I started, and number two is I want to create a new YouTube banner in Canva, which is like an online tool. And then third is I want to cut some canvas today. I've never stretched my own canvas, so I have to figure out how to cut the canvas to fit my stretcher bars. So yeah, those are the three main goals for today. I'm sure you've heard of the concept of romanticizing your life, and although it's kind of like memeable at this point, I still think it's a really good reminder to like find the small moments of magic throughout your day. So when I sit down to paint, I do try to like romanticize it a little bit and just, stay in the moment, stay present, and be grateful for what I'm about to do and what I have. Like, there are a lot of people who don't have a space to paint in their house, or they can't afford materials. So even those small things can be like very magical if you sit down and, think about how grateful you are. When I'm about to paint, the ways that I can kind of romanticize it is I love to find like a good show or movie to watch. It could be a podcast or a YouTube video or something too. I woke up today, it was kind of like gloomy this past week, so I woke up in like a documentary type of mood. I don't know why, I just feel like on gloomy days I like to learn. So I've been obsessed with this HBO docuseries with Lisa Ling, and it's all about like subcultures, just like interesting groups of people and stories. It's really amazingly like well made. So I'm excited to watch that while I paint. So if you find like little things that you're excited about that you can pair with the harder things in your day, not that painting's like hard by any means, but it's like, it's work. I treat it as work because I want it to be my job, and it is my job. Like, I get paid for it. So yeah, in order to kind of trick yourself sometimes, it's helpful to like treat yourself in small ways while you're doing the hard thing, So another thing is like investing in yourself. So like recently, it's just a small thing, but I got this new apron at World Market that I really liked. I wanted it for a long time. It's like just an awesome apron. I don't know. It's very comfortable and versatile. So that makes me more excited to paint, and I don't have to worry about getting dirty. I bought new brushes recently, and I got some really nice arches paper to paint on. So it's like having those really high quality materials gets me more excited too, because I feel like it's a luxury and I'm getting to like do something fancy almost. Pour yourself a nice drink, like some tea or coffee or kombucha or wine or something while you're painting. Get some snacks. Don't have the snacks like right by your painting or the drinks, but close by where they're not interfering and you can still go grab it. Maybe put on music if that's what you're interested in. Just find little things that you can do so that it's like an event and not just like work. Also, before I dive into my oil painting sesh today, I wanted to talk about a couple paintings that I have been doing recently. So I'm normally an oil painter, always, but I've been really inspired recently to pick up gouache again. I've been seeing gouache like all over Instagram. I think I just started liking gouache paintings, and like everything in my feed now is like these beautiful landscape gouache paintings, and I keep finding all these new people to follow. So I was like, oh, I should try doing just small paintings in gouache and see how it turns out. It's super weird switching to a new paint because like oil paint is so specific, and acrylics and gouache and stuff are just very different. They're not as textured, and the colors aren't as like rich, and blending is a lot different. So it's definitely weird, but I've had fun with it. So this is the first one I did like a couple nights ago. I've painted in gouache like a long time ago, but it's been a while. So this was the first one since my restart, I guess. It's not that great or anything, but I had fun with it. I just really wanted to paint like loose and a little like abstract, but have some imagery in it. Nothing too crazy, but then I actually like this one. I did this one last night. I'm kind of going for like a abstract style, but I base my paintings on photos, which I guess a lot of abstract artists probably do, but I'm just now getting into abstract, so I don't know how a lot of people work, but for me it's easy to like look at a photo and then paint very loose and abstract based on that photo. So this was a picture of like my sliding glass door and some plants in my house. But yeah, just really fun. I did that in like 5 minutes. Like I just wanted to do it quick and like see what I could come up with. This one I don't like that much, but you learn from everything you do. This one was the last one I did yesterday, and I actually love how it turned out. It was based on a photo I took here in California in Ramona when I stayed at this cool Airbnb. It was actually like a Hobbit house Airbnb. It looked really cool online, and we just wanted to stay there, and they had like an outdoor shower, and it was so beautiful. So I took this picture there, and I love how this gouache painting turned out. So this is the one I'm gonna do today in oil painting, or in oil paint. So I'm going to compare it, the gouache and the oil paint, and see which one I like better. And it was kind of fun to do like a study first, because then I know, okay, it's gonna turn out decent. Like the values are working, the colors are working. So that's why it's kind of helpful to do like smaller studies in acrylic or gouache, and you're not using your like nice oil paints that are more expensive and nice paper and stuff. So yeah, I really like this process. I might keep doing like small studies in gouache before I jump into oil paint. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the oil paint version of this.
I want sunshine, I want rain, I want love, I want the pain. Cheer me up, gon' say my name, cause it don't feel the same when you're not around. The feelings come out. I wish I could say that I figured it out. Got my head in the clouds when I'm feeling down. Now that I know I can figure this out. Little towns gonna take off, lost and found, that's what we are. City lights in plastic cars, tiny people, giant stars. We don't care about what we find, we just need each other's time. Young and reckless by design, I find my peace of mind. Cause I don't wanna keep on waiting till all the patience is fading. I'm recreating all the memories with you. You can say I'm crazy, maybe, but it's on the daily. You take me to the stars and spacey, the world comes back around.
I'm at a good stopping place for a break. I'm definitely not done with the painting yet. I probably need another hour or so later tonight. I think I'm going to eat lunch, like just a light lunch, and then maybe go work out. After all that, I will get to work on my other goals for the day. It is about 5 p.m. right now. Now we're gonna work on the YouTube banner and Canva. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy. Okay, so I think this is what I'll keep for now. It's like very temporary. It's not the best. It'll do for now. It's definitely better than what I had before, which was just like an old photo. So I have these like a little bit nicer bars that I bought, and then I bought some cheaper ones. Again, it's my first time, so if I screw it all up, it's fine. But how hard can it really be? I don't know. First step, one step at a time, is we're just gonna figure out what size to cut the canvas to fit these stretcher bars.
I can figure this out. A little.
Wow, that's like way harder than I expected. Oh my god. Oh, maybe I should hammer it. That was literally the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Pro tip, use a hammer. Oh my god. So let's try the cheaper ones. Maybe they'll be easier to put together.
I want sunshine.
Okay. Cool. I'm so excited. Okay. This one is thicker, so boom, 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 boom. Woohoo! It feels weird to say, but for some reason I'm just so proud of myself for getting that done. It literally took 10 minutes and it was easy, and I knew it would be, but I'd just been putting it off for so long. Like, I bought all these materials, like I said, months ago. But you know, it wasn't my first priority. Like, painting is always my first priority, but this was like a side project, and I'm just proud of myself for like finally starting it and just like putting one foot in front of the other. Like, that's how it is with so many things. Like, it's usually so easy once we do it, like, you know, going to the gym, or, you know, taking out the trash, or just like small things that we keep putting off, and literally once you do it, you're like, that took 10 minutes. Like, why was I complaining, you know? So I think now I'm probably gonna take a break and just like watch a movie for a little bit, eat a snack, just kind of relax, maybe check my email, that kind of thing, hang out with my dog. And then later tonight, I'll probably work on that painting some more and finish that. Maybe work out again later, since I had kind of a half-assed workout earlier. That's about it.
Maybe, but it's on the daily. You take me to the stars and spacey. The world comes back around. And little time's gonna take a heart. Lost and found, that's what we are. City lights and plastic cars. Tiny people, giant stars. We don't care about what we find. We just need each other's time. Young and reckless by design. I find my peace of mind.